Okay, welcome back. We're about to head to Queen's Hospital. Let's go. It's not yet. I know something does happen at some point.
It's funny. This is the place.
This is definitely the place. That sign! That's the one that was in Little John's memory, no mistake. The building dates in the 20th century. There is no sign that they are in business. The building is not typical of those constructed as hospitals. It was probably originally used as an office building for some other purpose.
Hey, isn't that building from Blade Runner in the background?
This sign looks like it says Olean even from quite close. Sometimes people's preconceived notions are capable of distorting reality, aren't they?
What?
Think for yourself, Metal.
Alright.
There is a rather wide road passing by the hospital. A number of cars are parked illegally on it. Their lights left.
Yeah.
A surprising number of people in the area. Car and pedestrian traffic is quite heavy. It's a round, pillar-shaped building of the kind that were popular at the end of the last century. The only entrance appears to be at the front of the building. Not surprisingly, part of the neon sign is, in fact, burnt out. We are quite a distance from any shopping or residential areas. The door is locked, but even I can open a mechanism this simple. Don't set off any burglar alarms or anything. I'll enter Queen's Hospital security program and disable the lock. Lock disabled. Alright, I'll open the door.
Get ready.
Tick-a-dum. We're inside the hospital. Awfully dark. Awfully dark.
It's terribly dark in here.
There is a reception booth in the center of the lobby and 3 doors along the wall behind it. This is like the waiting area. There are no tracks in the dust that would indicate recent passage. There is dust everywhere. There is nobody in the booth. The monitors are switched off. That door is closed. They're all closed. I'm not picking up any movement. There is nobody else in the area. Well, if they're not in business at the moment, what's the neon sign for? If it appears abandoned, homeless and other people may move into the building. Damn homeless.
Damn
What
green.
filth! There's no operation or hospital in the world with floors this dirty. There is dust on everything. I don't see any footprints. A solid layer of dust has collected. It hasn't been operated for several months. What's this? There's some kind of switches here. Gillian, look at this. It says door control 1, 2, 3. These switches must be for those doors over there. Apparently they operate from here. I'll push switch number 1. Door number 1 opened. Weird. What are the chances that the switches have just opened the doors? We're in room number 1. There is an operating table. It would appear that this room was used for surgery or treatment of some kind. X-ray equipment is installed into the walls. These monitors are for displaying the images from various types of internal body cameras. There is a layer of dust on the sheet. I'm not reading any traces of snow now. There has been no maintenance of this equipment for some time. It would take some work before it could be used. The monitors are shut off. It's an adjustable bed, but it's covered with dust. There is no sign it's been used recently. Now looking about the room, everything seems to be in order. Whoa.
This room is red.
A number of specialized devices and machines are located throughout the room.
That one looks like a
Genital manipulators, various lasers, microsurgery implements. This place seems well equipped.
Genital?
There are jars preserving items of formaldehyde and a number of other containers of chemicals. Formaldehyde. No, it's the future. This is formaldehyde.
And genital
Once
manipulators.
abandoned like this, even the most costly equipment is useless. I'm taking it anyway. My apartment's a bit empty, so I don't.
Store this.
There are various types of biotech equipment. They're apparently carrying out some rather involved project.
Bits hanging out of him. With Snatcher hand.
It's a very expensive monitor with super high resolution for medical applications. There is nothing alive here. This place really gives me the creeps. I would suspect that it would be difficult to artificially create the rundown condition of this equipment. There is no sign that any of the containers or chemicals have been touched. They are all covered with an even layer of dust. The amount of dust is the same as in the other areas. This equipment would need extensive maintenance before it could be used. For some reason, a large number of the containers are empty. Let's try door number 3.
This gotta be the room.
It's totally dark in here, can't see a thing. I have a light installed just for situations like this. Please use it if necessary. No, I'm okay.
Nah. My eyes will adjust to it in a minute. In a minute. In a minute. There we go. They adjusted.
Metal, did you lie on?
Can you move it around?
Don't seem to. Obviously, I've.
You just said you could move it, and
I
you
know.
press a button. You have to hold down a button.
There we go.
Hey.
It's a whiteboard with a copy prevention device installed. It's a very old photograph. Judging from the condition of the inks and paper, I would suspect it is at least 50 years old. What's a picture like this doing on the wall here? Metal, what is this a photo of? One moment please, I'll scan my data files. I have a positive ID. It's the Cathedral of St. Basil. It's a famous cathedral that was a Moscow landmark before the catastrophe. St. Basil's Cathedral. Have I heard of that? I can't seem to remember. Come to think of it, there was a map of Moscow in the wall in Freddie Nielsen's apartment, wasn't there?
The Russians.
Moscow, eh? What connection do the Snatchers have with Moscow?
With the Russians. Is it their weakness is vodka? That's totally.
It's a monitor designed for use with a computer.
What's that?
It's a completely ordinary vase. Or vase.
Oh.
They run under this desk. Perhaps this desk is designed to slide. Pushing doesn't seem to do anything, it won't budge. It's a box of matches on the desk. Oh my, these matches are from Outer Heaven. Outer Heaven seems to be quite a popular spot with our Snatcher friends. I would suspect that they go there to select their victims. I will store these matches as evidence.
There seems to be a scrap of paper caught between these two drawers. The others are empty. It appears that someone tried to straighten up in a hurry.
Let me see that paper.
Here it is.
What? What is this? It looks like Chinese or something. Metal translated.
Okay,
Racist
let's see. Patient record.
Chinese.
I'm not familiar with the next 5 characters. It's the first time I've ever seen any of them.
I thought you were supposed to be really good at Chinese.
My strongest areas are in chop suey, egg foo young, and wontons.
Rare Chinese characters. Or maybe some kind of code? At any rate, this is definitely part of someone's chart. If we can figure out these characters, we may be able to uncover another Snatcher.
What do you suppose happened to the other records?
Looks like someone cleaned them out of here.
I don't know.
Maybe
Why
they
don't you
knew
try
we
and
were
investigate
coming.
him for once, eh?
Somehow I get the
Just leave it all
feeling
to
that
me.
the Snatchers know what we're up to. I'll store the fragment of the file.
So you need to find out whose name's on that bit of puppy hair. Sorry.
There are rails on the floor. Game says no, you cannot leave. It's a whiteboard, of the type used for messages, lectures, or other functions.
Like drawing winkies. Ribbons and bits
It's
of
a
people.
photograph of St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow.
I knew that.
I've seen that somewhere before. Damn, I just can't remember. I saw this photo in my memory. It's a draw. Gillian, what did you that before?
Can you look at the matches?
Yeah, you do that. Whatever.
How's that?
Never
Position.
say puppet. Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
You need to find out whose name was on that bit.
going outside? Yes. You know.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I can't remember a fucking number.
Whose number?
Jamie.
She might be at work though.
No, it's...
5644.
Is it?
No.
The number you have
Napoleon.
reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This
Wait a
is a
second.
recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
That
It's
goes.
funny, I'm sure I got the phone number right. Perhaps the Snatchers have killed Napoleon too. What's this symbol? Boogie boogie boo. It looks vaguely familiar. Where in the world is Napoleon gone?
I know who that guy is.
A wolfman. And now I understand. Gillian, I know where Napoleon is. You figured it out yet? That's how you provide him. Actually, that worked out well because I was going to phone Jamie, but it's Napoleon needs to be. Because he's Chinese.
This game is so racist.
That's not racist to say that a Chinese person will understand Chinese characters.
No, it is. It's totally racist. Hey, thought I was gonna get to do Napoleon's voice again. Everybody's like, oh god.
Hopefully the entire bit
It's just,
is already done for you.
what do you mean?
But just to save your voice. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
This is Out of Heaven.
Welcome to Out of Heaven.
You really remind me of someone I know. I bet that's you, right, Napoleon?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anybody named Napoleon, though. He sounds like he's a cool guy.
I know it's you, Napoleon. Now cut the stupid out.
I'm afraid you got the wrong man, sir.
Hey, are you who I think you are?
Hey, what are you doing? Lay off.
It's that Dawn with the wolf makeup again. Come on, Napoleon, what's the problem? Stop this nonsense.
Hey, I'm just a doorman.
Napoleon, that's you, right?
What about? Do you have any proof that this Napoleon and I are the same person? Well, the guy does your voice.
Everything will be fine. I guarantee your safety. Don't worry. Now take the mask off.
You're going to have to show me some proof, sir.
Proof? You want proof?
Focal pan. Smell.
Yeah, you have the same voice. That's it.
That's proof. Then I'm a policeman.
That's it, man. I'll analyze his voice print against that of Napoleon. I'm sorry, Gillian. I haven't stolen any of Napoleon's voice data. I won't let it happen again.
You dick. Well, that's really too bad.
You and he are the same height.
That's no proof.
I know the two of you talk the same way.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that wormy, untrustworthy attitude of yours is just like him.
It really hurts, man. So what? That's supposed to mean?
Got it, you smell just like him. Gillian? What did Napoleon smell like? Shut up.
Is that the best reason you got? Huh? Excuse me.
Now I've got it. It's that sneeze. I remember you sneezed just like him. He has hay fever.
Alright, you win. I've had enough fun for now. I just wanted to play with you for a bit. Nice work, Gillian. You're a first-rate chunker. Go on it.
Have a seat, Gillian. We're
It's
safer
uncanny.
in a crowded place like
Spot
this.
on.
Jeez, you really had me fooled. 2 rolls in 1.
Well, you know, you gotta understand. Being an informer isn't exactly the safest job on the planet, you know. That's why it's important to be a master of disguise, like me.
Yeah, but I feel pretty stupid. I mean, all that time I was asking you about where Jean went, I didn't realize I was asking someone who actually worked there.
Hey, I was just as surprised as you were. But I didn't know that Gibson had been here. You see, I wasn't working that day.
Anyhow, it's not masquerade night today. Why don't you take that mask off, Napoleon? It's a little unnerving sitting here talking to a wolf.
All right. I suppose there's no harm there. Boy, you really work
Straight
up
away
a
gets the
sweat
blood
in
for his
these
brain.
full-face
Yeah.
masks.
Oh, boy.
Put it like that.
Maybe you should have left that on.
What? Still, you did a nice job of figuring out who I was.
Come on, Napoleon. That stupid phone recording with the wolf man? JT&T would never do anything that tasteless. Besides, what really tipped me off was that constant sneezing of yours.
Sneezes, eh? Well, listen, you want me to tell you why I'm called Napoleon?
Because winter gets the best of you. Napoleon Bonaparte sent his enormous army into Russia in 1812, but suffered a major defeat because of the snow.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
No, I
but
don't.
the sneezing
Where
isn't
did I club it? I'm
cold.
bored.
It's my allergy to snow.
He's just looking at the ladies.
Wow.
I get it.
So,
What?
anyhow, what did you want to know?
I've got a couple of questions to ask you.
Fire
You
away.
lost the number they Googled, haven't you?
You're Chinese, right?
That's right. Purebred, I might add. Getting you Kobe just after I turned 20. So what, like 58 years ago?
Take a good look at this for me. What's it mean? You're Chinese, right?
Well, well. I'm not surprised that you had trouble with this.
What's that mean?
These are Chinese characters from the chemical elements hobbyists tend to use. If I wasn't a science major, I probably wouldn't know that myself. It's a simple code using the characters. Even fucking Napoleon's more intelligent than Gillian. He's a science major. Everyone's a fucking genius in this time.
What's this about Chinese chemical element characters? What do you mean?
Well, when I got the Nobel Peace Prize, the character on the far left is beryllium. The next one, and the very last one, are nitrogen. The third one stands for sulfur. The fourth one is oxygen.
Beryllium, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. Got it. Gillian, let's go over the names of these elements, shall we? Whose name is on this file? Please input your guess.
So that's it. Benson. Beryllium is Be, nitrogen is N, sulfur is S, and oxygen is O. And another N makes Benson. The name Benson was encoded on this file.
Benson. I sure hope it is not referring to the chief, Benson Cunningham.
Or to our friendly engineer, Mr. Harry Benson.
What a chance the two people have the same bloody name.
That couldn't be. No way.
But the possibility, though remote, does exist.
Metal, I want you to cut off all your data transmissions to headquarters now.
Delay.
Understood. Now disabling automatic transmission routines. Done. No further data transmissions to headquarters will be executed.
My God. A Snatcher in Junker headquarters? We've got to get there quick. Let's go, Metal.
See you later, Junker. Today's little information tidbit is on me. Now take care, Gillian. Don't get yourself taken
They
out
wouldn't
by
pay you
some
after the fact
snitch.
anyway, so...
Yeah.
I think I'll lay low for a while. You know, after all, you are my main source of income.
You be careful too, Napoleon. You get killed and you won't be able to sneeze anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
See you, Napoleon.
I was trying to be
Metal,
cool, but...
let's go.
It sounded cool in my head.
In my head, sound cool.
I thought the vocal, the,
If you
the,
get
the
killed,
sound, the music in the background was...
You won't be able to be Napoleon any... I don't know.
Hey look, we're doing that thing where we always start the episode inside the turbo cycle.
Yay!
That's another episode, folks. These go by really fast. I feel like I've not done much, but we have. Anyway, thanks for watching another episode of Cyberpunk Adventure Snatcher.
Merry Christmas.
Like and subscribe. See you in the next exciting episode.